Hello and welcome to today's interview where I'm going to be interviewing Kreal Tubes. Say hello.
Hey, it's me, Kreal, from the internet. What's up?
Hi there, Kreal. How are you, good sir?
I'm good. I can't complain. It's a beautiful, what day is it? Sunday night, Trying to figure out what day it is. Normal activity for me on the daily.
Yeah, it's very dark outside right now, indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Well, if you're ready for the questions, then we can get moving with that.
Oh, yeah. Shoot, man. Shoot 'em at me.
Alrighty. So first question I've got here. When did you start YouTube, Kreal?
I think 2 years ago. I think I started it a couple months after my daughter was born. So she just turned 2, so a little bit under 2 years.
Oh, wow. Your daughter's pretty young then. I wasn't sure how old your daughter was.
Yeah, she's still a toddler. She's a complete monster right now. That's the age she's at right now.
So you'd say like sometime in 2016 you started?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I'm not completely sure. To be honest, I just started it as not even caring. I just started it as a joke. So I don't even know what the exact date I started. To be honest with you, man.
You just started YouTube like as a meme?
Well, not necessarily a meme. Just I was taking some time off to take care of my daughter who was just born, and I was just like, oh, everybody makes video game videos. I'm gonna throw my hat in the ring. But I was expecting like 2 people to watch them, so like it wasn't like a big deal. Like I wasn't like, all right, guys, going into the YouTube career, look out, world. It wasn't like that, really.
How did you get started on YouTube? Did you always start these Let's Plays, or did you do something before that?
When I was a kid, so I turned 28 in May. So when I was about 14, I made a lot of videos in high school with my friends, and this is I think before YouTube was even invented. So we had to upload our videos to various websites that nobody knew how to use because like a lot of video players were broken on a lot of places and stuff like that, or I was just too young and too dumb to figure out how to do it. That was the thing. So yeah, I made a lot of videos when I was a kid, and then I went to a special high school for like filmmaking, kind of. I went to my regular high school for half the day, and then I went to this kind of like art school, I guess, for the other half of the day, and I learned a lot of video editing, but I never got to use that because yeah, life got in the way. But I finally got to use it now that I'm 28 years old. It only took yeah, it only took 14 years for me to get back on the bike, but it's just like riding a bike. Once you learn it, you never forget it.
Right, trial and error.
Yeah.
Now, have you had any channels before this one?
No, I did. Wait, that's not true, actually. I did have a channel probably 6 years ago, and I uploaded one video, and it was really terrible. And if you can search for it, maybe you'll find it. But I'm not gonna leave any clues. I don't want anybody to find that video. It's like me playing LSD Dream Emulator for the PlayStation 1, and I think I'm just like using a really crappy mic and coughing for half the video. Yeah, so it's a really great, it's a classic. If you do find it, be sure to tell all your friends about it and make fun of me because it was really bad.
So LSD Dream Simulator. What game is that? I've never heard of that.
You've never heard of that?
No.
Oh, that's like a really cool game. It's pretty rare, actually. I think it's pretty expensive to buy, but yeah, it's for the PS1, and there's like just a bunch of random assets and levels, and it just randomizes it. And there's no really objective to the game. You just walk around and just look at weird stuff the whole game. So younger me was trying to be such a jokester because it's just wild and crazy stuff in this game, but I wasn't able to be funny back then.
Jesus Christ, I'm looking at images of it. Jeez, it looks so damn weird. What the hell is this?
Oh yeah, there's a giant baby that's really infamous in that game. There's like a random event that can trigger where a giant baby will be in your house staring at you.
That sounds lovely.
Yeah, I would pick it up like a legit copy. I totally wouldn't download a illegal ROM or ISO rip to emulate on my computer to play that. That would be ridiculous.
I'd probably do that, to be honest. I don't think I'd pay.
Whoa, look, man. I don't know if the NSA is listening right now, but we're just gonna drop the emulation talk here. I'm just kidding.
We gotta keep this conversation on the down low, so the NSA.
Yeah, this is on the down low, man.
I saw that you have one episode of Kreal Tunes up, and that video was really good. You did a really good job on it. I really liked it.
Which one?
It was the one with Chad and Bionic Pig.
Oh, yeah, that video.
Are you ever gonna make another one of those?
I don't know, because I did list that one as an episode 1 with full intention of doing it, but now I watch it and see, I get a lot of comments from people that say they really like that video, and I rewatch it now, and I'm like, oh, I don't like this video. I don't know. I think I watch it and I'm like, wow, I'm trying to sound so smart. Like, I could be wrong. I could just have a very low self-esteem, but I watched that video and I'm just like, man, I just sound like an asshole for writing this. But no, I've thought about it before. I just like I wrote that when I was just mad about stuff on the internet, I think. And I think if I get mad about something enough again on the internet, I'll make another cartoon about it.
And I also saw that you had a video. I think it was called "Learn to Draw Genitalia." Would you ever make another one of those?
I don't know, because I that was really early when it was just, I wasn't gonna do like all Let's Plays. I think that was the second or third video I did, and that was basically where I was just throwing shit at the wall to see what stuck, like really early on. So I don't know, because if I were to teach people how to draw, they would get mad at me because I don't really know how to draw. I mean, that's pretty obvious from the videos. I mean, I can teach you how to draw like a 5th grader, where it like looks really terrible in MS Paint. I can teach people that. But yeah, the genitalia video is it was just like something early I threw together really quick. Maybe in the future. I don't know. There's nothing's off the table at this point.
Now, do you draw like all of the sets and characters for your videos?
Yeah, it's all me. I do all the drawing, coloring, writing. I do all the voices too. Even the guest stars. I did impressions of everybody. Yeah, that's not even the real people. I did actual impressions of all the guest stars in my video. Yeah. I did pay them though. I had to pay them to use their name. Yeah, that's how the big boys work. You know, it's a tough industry.
Yeah, I mean, you say it's poor drawing, but I don't think it's that bad. I don't think I could draw like that, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I just look like I look at like Michelangelo, and I go, damn man, that guy was really fucking good. I look back and forth between my drawings and the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel, and I go, yeah, I don't think I'm ever gonna reach that level.
You look at the Mona Lisa. No, I can't make it there.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna maybe just barely make it, but you know, I'm gonna crest right there and fall from that point. It's only downhill from here. Once I hit 30, I expect my artistic ability to just completely drain from my body.
How long would you say it takes you on average to make an episode of Kreal Play?
Let's see. It probably takes about 2 days to a week to record all of the footage, because I'm a moron and I record all of the game. Most people just record clips that they want. I actually record all of the game because I don't really know what I'm going to use at that point. So I actually record the whole game, so it takes about 2 days to a week. And then it probably takes about a month with just writing it, recording all the voiceover, getting all the clips in, and I usually do like a rough cut first, and that probably takes about a week to 2 weeks, and then it takes about 2 weeks to a month to do all the drawings and effects and stuff, depending on like how extensive it's gonna be, because you got to keep in mind I'm like watching my daughter all day, and it's kind of tough to like work on stuff while she's running around trying to break things. Also it's really tough to record voiceover most of the time, because she'll go to bed and I'll be like, oh, it's time to record, cool, and then I'll get really loud, and you know, because I'm such a jokester, I just can't control myself, so I get really loud, and I wake her up immediately. So now I have to like wait about like an hour and a half where I'm like, okay, I've been really quiet for an hour and a half, I think she's asleep, I'm gonna try to record, and then I usually wake her up anyway. So yeah, I would probably get them done quicker if I had like all day to do them, but I have to like stay up till 4 in the morning, and sometimes that's not very fun. It's not fun waking up. It's not fun going to bed at 4 in the morning and then waking up really early to take care of a baby.
So you made a video on your top 7 E3 picks, which is, you know, obviously a joke, right? I was curious as to what your actual top 7 E3 picks are.
Okay, I don't know what you're saying when you say it's a joke. Those are my real picks, but I will give you another 7 picks for my top E3 2017 list. The Call of Cthulhu game looks pretty sweet. I really like Call of Cthulhu, and it looks like a good adaptation of the source material. A lot of people get it wrong and stuff, but it looks like a cool detective game. Let's see, Ni no Kuni 2 looks cool. I'm glad that's getting a PC release. BattleTech, the people, I think they did Shadowrun. I'm not completely sure though. I think they did Shadowrun. The people who did Shadowrun, they're working on like a mech tactical game. Kingdom Come Deliverance. I can't fucking talk right now. I'm sorry, man. That's like a open world medieval RPG. I was actually like googling for games that are like faithful to like medieval times, because everything you play that's like medieval times has like elves and shit in it. So I was looking for something that was like realistic, and that was the only thing that came up. So I've been like looking forward to that game for a while. Mountain Blade 2, the vampire RPG. I mean, there's a lot of games, man. I like video games.
Yeah, video games are good.
Yeah, I like to play them. I'm a big fan of them.
Yeah, well, I thought they were jokes, because like I kept up with like the major titles of E3, maybe not the smaller titles, or I could have just like completely forgotten some titles. It's very possible.
Yeah, you could have forgotten the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Flash games. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse hits my top 10 every year. It's no fail. It's actually incredible what that studio is able to do with a browser Flash game.
The Mafia video that you made, you put, supposedly you put your grandfather on there. I was genuinely curious as to whether that was your grandfather or not, or was that just like you doing the voice or someone doing the voice?
That's 100% my actual grandpa. No jokes. I'm being serious. That's my actual grandpa. I thought it would be interesting to interview him, because I was playing Mafia 1 and 2 for a video, and I was just like, this is really interesting, like listening to my grandfather talking about growing up in Hoboken and New York City and stuff, and I was like, wow, this is a lot of this is like basically what my grandpa was saying, but like that was like a big point of the video at the end too. Like, I don't know how much of that was bullshit. I hate to say that, but it's kind of the big fish thing, where it's just it's people always exaggerate stories about their past. So I don't know how involved or true his stories about mafioso life were. But yeah, that is my actual grandpa. He's a cool guy. He's a funny guy.
Yeah, because I'm like, if that's his actual grandfather, that's pretty fucking cool that he wanted to be in the video, or he, participated in it.
Oh yeah, he thought it was awesome. He actually watched it after I did it, and he was like, that was amazing. I was like, yeah. See, I'm not an idiot, because he probably thought I was really dumb. So he was like, wait a minute, he's interviewing me for some cartoon video game or something. That's probably what he was thinking. But he was like, yeah, he actually thought it was really funny. I was like, I'm sorry you didn't get like half the jokes, because they're all revolved around the gaming scene, which is very exclusive and keeps old people out. But he was very understanding and thought it was funny.
Right. Now, what's your favorite Mafia game out of the three?
I haven't played Mafia 3 yet, because it doesn't work on my PC last time I checked. There's something wrong with my processor or something that doesn't work with the game. But I really like Mafia 2 a lot. Like, I was actually surprised at how good that game was when I played it for the video. I was like, expecting it to be, because I remember reading reviews of Mafia 2 when it came out, and it got, I think, 7 out of 10s and stuff, and 7 out of 10s. This is why I give, anyway, I played it, and I was like, wow, this is actually surprisingly good. People were complaining, like, there's not a lot to do in the open world and stuff, but I didn't really mind that. I like the very straightforward narrative structure of that game, despite it being kind of open world. Yeah, so I'd say Mafia 2.
Yeah, I've played Mafia 2 and Mafia 3 in their entireties, and Mafia 3 is just way too damn repetitive.
Oh, really? I mean, it looked pretty cool. Like, some of the combat I was watching looked pretty interesting, like people sneaking around and stuff. But yeah, I can see what you're saying. I think there was like a mod that like got rid of a lot of the repetition actually for that game.
Oh, really? Oh, I never heard about that.
Yeah, it was like it got rid of a lot of like the I guess like stipulations you needed to continue, like side quests and stuff. So you just continue the main story whenever you want, I think.
Yeah, I never heard about that. Now, why'd you pick the name Kreal?
I picked it because I didn't want to pick a YouTube name, I guess. It's actually a nickname from when I was in high school. It's like, if you take my first name, which is Michael, and you take my last name, which I will not reveal, and you corrupt them together, it sounds like my Kreal. And so that's why that's my Twitter handle. It's like my _Kreal. But yeah, eventually it evolved into Kreal over time, and just people started calling me that, I think when I was like 17 or 18, and it just stuck. So I thought that would be funny. Just use my nickname from high school. Like, just if anybody saw it that I knew, they'd be like, hey, it's that dipshit from high school, Kreal. Like, yeah, I remember that guy. That's probably what they'd say.
Now, when would you say the next episode of Kreal Play is coming out? Because the last one was the Goosebumps one on Halloween.
Oh, yeah, that on Halloween. Yeah, so I got caught up. I recently asked the mother of my child to marry me. So I had a proposal, and also I had my fiance's birthday and my daughter's birthday, and Christmas and New Year's, and all over the place with family. Let me tell you, when you have a kid, everybody that you know wants to see your kid, like on a holiday. You get calls from people, start coming out of the woodwork. There's like people busting down my windows being like, hey, are you coming for Christmas? And I gotta be like, yeah, I guess so, because like they'll be all sad if the baby doesn't come. So yeah, I just been like super busy, man. I actually been working on it though the last couple nights. It's gonna be Tex Part 3. Gonna finish it off because I am really sick of Tex. I'm ready to move on from it.
Now, since your last video was on the Goosebumps video game, you know Goosebumps HorrorLand, the video game on the Wii and the PS2?
I do not.
Oh, let me tell you, it's a shit-fast Kreal. You should definitely make a video on it.
Is it good?
No, it's a terrible game. It's like, okay, so what it is, it's basically HorrorLand, which is like an amusement park. And you basically just go there and go on the rides and play. That's all you do in the game. That's the whole point of the game.
That sounds awesome. What are you talking about?
No, look, it sounds good. I mean, when I was younger, I loved it. But let me see the reviews of the game. I think they're terrible, to be honest. 37% Metacritic.
Hey, that's better than 36%. Turn off the lights, put on a lava lamp. You know, you can get fully immersed. I don't know. I'll have to check it out though, for sure. Especially the Wii version. Is there sweet motion controls?
Oh, I don't remember. I played it like 8 years ago.
Oh man, yeah. I'll have to dig up. You know, the world needs those answers on the Goosebumps PS2 game and Wii game.
No, I was curious as to how you met like people like Chad and Shammy and all of those guys in iDub.
To be honest, dude, I have like no idea. I'm a big moron, so I don't know why anybody found my videos, but my friend Ted, my friend Tedinator 2K, he's a streamer. He was the friend of Anything for Views and iDubbbz, I think, and that's how they found out about my videos, because he found out about my videos and started posting them to people, and that's really, so shouts out to Tedinator 2K for kickstarting that whole thing, this whole adventure I've been barreling towards the sun with. So yeah, I met them through him, and then I forget how I met Sham. I think I met his friend David that he's on the podcast with, and David told Shammy about me. I don't know, man. People just find out about me, and I'm just like, oh, hi. Like, hey. I'm really, like, it's funny, because people make, like, really smart videos, especially, like, Shammy and Lord Mandalore and stuff. They make, like, really, like game analysis, like, serious review stuff, and I just watch that stuff, and I'm like, oh, man, I'm so stupid compared to these guys. Well, all I can do is just make fart jokes over the Goosebumps game. I'm aiming for the stars though, you know. I think 2018 is gonna be my year, man.
Yeah, where you go from Let's Plays to intellectual game analysis.
Oh yeah, I think that's the route to go. Everybody wants to know my game analysis as a guy who worked in a gas station for the last 10 years. They want my analysis on games. I'm really smart.
Now, what would you say your least favorite and favorite episode of Kreal Player is?
My least favorite is all of them. No, I'm just kidding. My least favorite is the Sword of Sodan video. That's the first video I ever did, and it's just really bad. Because like I had done it with a headset mic. I think I did it where it wasn't like my mouth was. I wasn't wearing the headset. I actually like set it up like a real mic and just like moved the headset mic like pointing up in the air, and then put like a bunch of compression filters on it, so it sounded alright. But yeah, that video is really bad. It's like it's really like awkward, I guess. You can see it's interesting to go back and watch though. You can see how the whole Kreal character evolved over time, because it originally was just me being like really super awkward. In that sort of Sodan video, it's like literally me just being like Okay, we're gonna go. Like, it's just really like Michael Cera type humor bullshit. My favorite video, I'm gonna say anime games, probably anime games, because I had to animate a lot in that one. Probably Goosebumps too. I'm really proud of Goosebumps. That one was really fun to do. I liked editing myself into the game. I wish I could find more games where I could do that, because I think that was like my original plan, was to just somehow start editing myself into games, really. And that was like really the first video where I kind of like nailed, because I was like, oh, I have she's like talking to the camera. It's perfect. Holy shit. I was like so psyched about it.
So I think in the Christmas games video, you mentioned Sam and Max. Was it that video?
Yeah, it was.
And I was curious as to which Sam and Max game's your favorite, because I've played every Sam and Max game.
Oh, that's awesome, man. I'm actually like, I've only played the first game. What's that called? Hit the Road? Like the very first game, the LucasArts game. I've beaten that game. I played, I think, the first season of Sam and Max, the Telltale game, and I own the second season, but I only played the Christmas part for the Christmas game. I actually need to finish it. I'd say the first one probably, because it introduced it. But like I'm actually a big fan of like the comics and the cartoon and stuff too. I don't know if you've ever seen that stuff.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, you should look it up. It's actually really good. The comic's pretty cool, and there's like a cartoon that ran on, I think, Fox Kids or something for a while, but that cartoon's actually pretty cool to watch. You know, it's not like mind-blowing cartoon or anything, but when I'm eating cereal in the morning, it's a pretty awesome cartoon to watch, because I like Sam and Max as characters.
Yeah, have you ever played the Devils Playhouse?
I don't think so. I think that's the one that everybody says to play.
Yeah, because it's the newest one and pretty good as well.
Oh, really? Wait, did it just come out?
No. It came out like 8 years ago. But
Oh, yeah, that fresh new release. I need to petition another Sam and Max game. They need to bring those guys back.
That would be very nice.
Yeah, they need to go back to that. No more Game of Thrones Telltale.
Yeah, no more Game of Thrones, Batman, and all of that.
Yeah, I'm now the boss of Telltale. You're all working on Sam and Max now, or you're fired. You heard it here first, folks.
Now, I was curious as to why you always give the rating of 7 out of 10.
It's multiple things. It's At first, I thought it would be a funny gag, just like give every game a 7 out of 10, and just to the point where people got mad. But I think people caught on that it was a joke, like, immediately, so it wasn't like my original intention. But now it's just like, does it really matter, like, what I think of a game? In my opinion, you shouldn't really like be watching a game. You should be going to play it yourself to see if you like it. I understand, like, you gotta, like, save money and shit, so you're trying to, like, read reviews and stuff, but, like, a lot of my favorite games are, like, games that people hate. So if I gave a rating to a game, like, what would that help, I guess? And I think a lot of ratings in I mean, not a lot on YouTube, because it's just a lot of independent content, but a lot of ratings in magazines and stuff like that, that's all like political, like people just not political in the sense of actual politics, just like they're trying to, labels are paying people to give records and stuff better reviews and shit like that, better reviews on movies and shit like that. So like, I don't know, giving everything a 7 out of 10 is just like a big middle finger to just ratings in general, I guess. I think it all boils down to is I'm an asshole. I think that's what it is. I'm having an epiphany right now. I'm just kidding.
All right, I've got one last question for you, Kreal, and then we can conclude it.
Oh shit! All right, lay it on me. I'm ready.
What are your plans and goals for this year, Kreal?
We're going to the moon.
Oh shit! Can I come along?
Yeah, we can all come.
Hell yeah. We're
gonna make enough YouTube bitcoins to build a rocket ship to the moon. I have like literally no idea. It's so up in the air at this point. My channel's like so young, and it's really cool that people, a lot of really big people like have like dropped me in videos and stuff, and like commented on videos and stuff. That stuff's like really cool, but I'm still like really small, so I guess my plan is to just keep making videos. I'm gonna be always trying to expand, I guess. Always try to go past what I've been doing. Because I guess when I started the channel, I was just like watching Angry Video Game Nerd in like 2007. And then watching all these people come after that and be like basically the same thing. And then JonTron came out. And then everybody was like, oh shit, this is fresh and new. And then everybody was trying to be JonTron after that. So I guess I'm just always trying to push this weird, I guess you would call it genre or medium of just like weird video game comedy, which is like really laughable to take seriously. But I'm always trying to push it in weird ways that's never been done before. That's why I just throw a lot of cartoons. That's why I edited myself into a Goosebumps game. But yeah, I guess trying to fucking do something unique, something I can really be proud of this year. If I can just make one thing that's really unique and I'm proud of this year, then I'm fucking set, dude.
Alrighty, well, I wish you the best of luck with that, Kreal.
Hey, thanks, man. I really appreciate you talking to me. Thanks for watching my videos. Thanks for caring about them.
Of course, my man. Keep on making the good content. Well, and thank you for coming on as well.
Oh, no problem. Anytime. I hope I was entertaining to listen to.
I'm sure you were. I enjoyed myself. Alrighty then, let me conclude it here. Alright then, thank you everyone for watching. Spam that like button, consider subscribing, share this video with your family and friends, leave a comment down below. I'll see you next one. Take care. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.